Today we are opening a Misaki Trial Deck.
Take a look at who I am now. I'm stronger than ever. And if you ever doubted me, you should've known better.
Today we're opening a Misaki Trial Deck given to us by Helios Cards. So if you would like to get a trial deck or even singles from Miyagi, Answer of Truth, Ultra Rare Collection, and you're living in Europe, you should go to helioscards.com and use the code Solemn Vanguard for 15% off. So we have our Misaki deck right here. This will be a huge upgrade for premium and also standard. So that's a pretty dope thing. I always destroy the box. It's normal by now. Let's just get used to it. I know lots of you cringe and that's fine. So we have our first guide right here. If you're new to the game, if you're still learning, this is always handy to check out. When I first started playing, I read this and then you forget like one detail. For example, that grade 2s don't boost. And then you get very, very fun wrong games. So read it well. Then we have our little zone. Personally, I always use a playmat like Zero Damage Gaming. Use the code SAVIOR to get 10% off. We have our trial deck. Maybe I should zoom in a little. Yeah, let's zoom in. There we go. Such beauty. Now, one interesting thing before we start is every foil is certain. Like, you know, you have a hexagonal, you have a this and that. But since this line of trial decks, there is one random foil, which can be, I believe, any card in the deck. And these are expensive as hell. So if you buy this and you get something like a trigger or a starter, you made so much money. It's insane. So let's just hope we get something good. If I get a PG, I'm gonna be so sad because you replace them with draw PGs. So let's see what happens. So the first card we have, of course, is the Hexagonal Magus. Now, funnily enough, in standard, the ideal build is still running Imperial. However, in premium, you want to run this because it's basically its second Imperial, skill-wise at least. So we have our hexagonal foil. Beautiful foil. I really like the foiling. We have our rectangle. You always get a rectangle, always get a hexagonal. And we have our Cure Magus. Also a really, really great card. We will be going over skills as we go. So Hexagonal Magus, we of course have a playset now that we're getting into the actual cards. We have our beautiful playset. This just, when placed on V only, counterblast 1, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, put them on top of your deck, and draw a card. Meaning it's just Imperial skill, let's be real, apart from the Soul Charge. Overall, just a good right target in premium. And it's basically a budget version of Imperial Daughter if you can't afford Imperial Daughter in standard. Then we also have our backup ride. You really want to be cutting this immediately. You just get some singles from Miyagi, cut this, get something better. Then we have the new card, Battle Sister Oranget. What the hell? The 12k bodies, basically. These have no shield, but are 12k, so it's harder to rush you. I don't know if it's worth it to run, maybe in some builds, but we'll see. Then we have our Rectangle Magus, very important card, instant 4-off. And we have this girl. Honestly, I would cut it. Once you get into like the flow of things, once you've upgraded this game, if you're new, of course, just keep it the way it is and have some fun. But once you start upgrading with singles, I think this will be cut. Then we have our Cure. As I said, amazing card, great 4-off, even in premium, in standard, everywhere. Then we have our Rippus Magus. I don't think I've seen anyone in Japan run it. Then we have our PG. Everything that can be foil just comes in 3s because I've seen wrong amounts before. So we'll see. We have our Crane. This one's actually good, or at least upon release it was. So funnily enough, the trial deck came out and immediately after, OTT started topping again, and one guy on the Zero Damage Gaming blog, you should check it out, won with it because he did something interesting with this. Then we have our Nikke. As I just figured out, in the back we have your 4th copy of everything, and one of them will be foil. So no spoilers yet, anything can happen. Our bird. Honestly, I really prefer the art in this trial deck over the old ones, so it's pretty cool to see. Then we have this one, our little rat. I don't know why they call it a kid. It's obviously not a kid. And we have our heals, we have protect markers, and now we have our one-offs. So these are the one-offs, just more pieces of the ones that we already saw, and one of them is foil, and I hope it's a good one. So I want a starter, but obviously really small chance. We'll see what I got, right? So not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, Not this. Not this. No way! No way! No! So it could be anything. I was like, wait, I haven't seen a foil card. But I got the foil marker! Oh! I play so many Protect clans. No way! Like, I was so afraid of hitting like something like this. Like, you replace this eventually, so it's less fun to pull. And I was kind of hoping for maybe the starter or a trigger, you know, something that stays good. But this is the best pull. What the fuck? I'm not allowed to swear. Sorry, YouTube rules. I don't think there's nowhere to go from here. This is the height of my YouTube career. Damn, I rhymed. Okay, I'm gonna end the video right here. As I said, I got this from Helios Cards, so thank you so much, Helios Cards. If you want to pick up your own trial decks or your singles, go to helioscards.com, use Solemn Vanguard for 15% off. Just damn. You could be very, very unlucky and pull something like this in foil, or you could pull something like this. And honestly, it happens. It just happened. What the hell? Hope you found this interesting. I will see you soon. Ciao.